all the esports fans who love StarCraft 2, welcome back to GNN. I'm your host, Angela. So, as you know, this is the right place to be if you want to know everything that's going on in GSL. So, first thing, last Tuesday was the last day of Code A Round 1. So let's find out what happened there first. On the 1:10 p.m. KST matches, Killer, Oz, Live, and Shine was able to win their matches. Every match was pretty one-sided and ended 2-0. Two Zerg and two Protoss players were able to advance, but all the Terran players were disqualified.
예선 쫀지 거의 한 달 정도 된 것 같은데 오늘 이겨서 실감이 나는 것 같아요. 부모님 집에서 보고 계시는데 이겨서 너무 다행이고 앞으로 더 높게 올라가도록 열심히 할게요.
On the 6:10 p.m. KST matches, the Terran players performed strongly. Alive, Yoda, Linok, and Polt were the victors of the matches. So 3 Terran players and a Zerg player was able to make it to the second round. That day, July, who has been performing steadily from his StarCraft 1 days, lost and fell out of Code A. I hope to see July come back into Code A in Season 4.
오랜만에 올라와서 기분 좋고 잔류가 목표였는데 예선 안 가서 좋고 앞으로도 열심히 해서 좋은 성적 내도록 하겠습니다.
On Wednesday and Thursday, we had Code S Round 8. On Wednesday, the performance of Protoss players really stood out. In the match against Seed vs. Symbol, Symbol was able to win the first 2 games and looked as if he was going to advance easily. But Seed came back taking 3 straight games. After losing 2 sets, Seed was able to turn around the score and grinded out the victory to advance to the semifinals. In the 5th set, Seed showed us his magnificent defense skills and perfect timing as he secured his victory with his board race.
강도현 선수는 아카시아 꿀 정도 되는 것 같아요. 너무 기분이 좋고요. 일단 1, 2세트 맵이 완전 저그 맵이어서 반 포기 상태로 했거든요. 3, 4, 5경기 운영을 보여주겠다고 생각했었어요. 제가 지금 저그전 승률 2위라고 들었는데 열심히 해서 진영이를 한번 넘어보도록 하겠습니다.
MC and Teja's match was also very competitive. Both shared 2 wins, each taking the match to the final 5th set, and MC was the player to advance. This victory secured a spot for MC in the semifinals for the first time in 8 seasons. Look forward to see if MC can once again advance to the finals and show the fans that he is back in full shape.
되게 오랜만에 4강에 진출했는데 되게 기쁘고요. 이미 마음은 결승에 가 있어요. 개인적으로는 수호가 올라왔으면 좋겠어요. 맵이 좋게 나오면은 그냥 3대0으로 이길 것 같고 이번엔 맵 안 좋아도 우주모함 안 뽑을 거니까 이길 것 같아요. 기다려라, 내가 간다.
Thursday, Pyun advanced to put a Terran player in the semifinals. All the Season 3 quarterfinal matches went to the final set, but Pyun was able to dominate Nasty in just 3 sets. In the first set, Pyun surprised Nasty with his unpredicted bunkering and was able to take 3 straight sets to secure his victory. Look forward to see how Pyun will perform in the next round.
벙커링이 막혔어도 제가 운영을 준비해왔기 때문에 이겼을 것 같습니다. 오늘은 이기기 위해서 독하게 했지만 4강이랑 결승에서는 독하면서도 재밌는 경기 할 수 있도록 노력하겠습니다. 제가 이번에 32강에서 올라올 때 한번 이기고 온 선수라 자신감은 차 있는 상태고 안상환 선수 결승은 제가 올라가겠습니다.
The last player to make it into the semifinals was Tongnegu. Sadly, Naniwa was knocked out in the round of 8, same as last season. They were tied to 2-2, but in the last set, Naniwa did not scout Tongnegu's hidden expansion and had to type in GG. Tongnegu has a lucky jinx that if he advances from the round of 16, he always makes it into the finals. Will the jinx continue this season? We'll have to wait and see.
4강에 쉽게 올 줄 알았는데 상대 나니아 선수가 생각보다 잘해서 기쁘게 이긴 것 같아서 네, 좋아요.
우주모함 안 뽑을 거니까 이길 것 같아요.
아쉽네요. 근데 민철이가 그래도 한 판쯤은 또 그런 거 써주기 원했는데 저도 열심히 준비해서 히드라 따위 쓰지 않고 무조건 이기도록 하겠습니다. 저번 4강 똑같이 기억나게 해줄게. 민철아, 나도 간다.
In the GSTL, the teams battled to the final set to join the teams in semifinals. Friday in the Group A final matches Slayers was a team to advance. The first player of the team Slayers was JYP, and he defeated 3 players to put Slayers one step closer to the semi-final rounds. Oz and Alive from Team Fnatic RC turned the table around, winning 4 sets to tie the score 4-4. Leon came out as the last player of the Team Slayers and was able to win the final set to carry his team into the semifinals. Sadly, we'll have to see Team Fnatic RC in the next season of GSTL. Saturday, the intense and competitive matches continued. FXO took an early lead with 3 wins from Kumiho, but the GSL champion Jakji came out for the Team NS Hosa and took the match into the final 9th set. In the last set, FXO sent out Linok, making the match a rematch of the 2011 GSL November finals with Linok versus Jakji. Linok was able to avenge his loss in the November finals and won the last set to make his team the 4th and the final team in the semifinals. We have now reviewed last week's results, and now let's look into the schedules of this week's GSL. Code A Round 2 started today, and in the 1:10 p.m. KST matches, there were no Protoss players, and the first and second and fourth match was a mirror matchup. However, 4GG withdrew, and therefore the first match was cancelled. 4GG recently joined the Team Millennium and announced that he is planning to concentrate on foreign events for the next 6 months. The STC got a free win and advanced to the 3rd round. On the 6:10 p.m. KST, Suoshin will be the only Zerg player in the group. The last match of the day will be a team kill match with 2 players from the Team EG. Look forward for the match against JYP versus Thorzane. Code A Round 2 will continue on Wednesday. All the matches on 1:10 p.m. KST will be mirror matchups with Alive and Kanzi starting off the day. However, Kanzi also announced his withdrawal from the tournament, and therefore the first match will be cancelled. Kanzi is suffering from pain on his wrist and will be getting treatment for some time. I hope Kanzi gets well soon. On 6:10 p.m. KST, 4 strong Protoss players will make their appearances. Look forward to watch matches from Hero, Oz, Ace, and Puzzle and see who can make it into the 3rd round of Code A. Finally, the Code S finalists will be decided this week. Thursday, we'll have the semi-final matches of Code S, Seed versus Pyun, MC versus Dongnaegu. I'm already excited to see which players will advance to the finals. Many fans are looking forward for the semi-final matches where only 2 out of the 4 players will survive. It will be interesting and exciting as the finals. Also, GSTL is already in the semi-final rounds. Friday will be MVP versus FXO, and on Saturday we'll have TSL versus Slayers. Do not miss the GSTL to see which team will be able to participate in the GSL Champions Day at Busan Haeundae as a finalist. Now, the weekly zap of what's been happening in the esports. Team StarTale will merge with Team Zenix. The Zenix players will participate in the GSL Season 4 and in the GSTL Season 3 as Team StarTale. Like Team OGS and Team Zenix will now exist only in our memories. I wish good luck to all the 8 teams left in Korea. The Korean preliminaries for World Championship Series will be held for 3 weeks from the 6th of August to the 25th. These matches will be broadcasted live through KOMTV. 10 players with the highest GSL point ranking and 6 players selected from KASPA will be seeded into the main rounds. 16 players will be added from the preliminary rounds, making it a total of 32 players. These players will compete to have a chance to represent Korea at the WCS. The champion of the main rounds will advance straight to the WCS Global Finals, and the top 10 players will get the opportunity to participate in the Asia Finals. Please join the fun and watch how the players compete to get a chance to represent their country at the WCS. And next, Blizzard started restricting abnormal accounts, freezing the accounts temporarily and permanently. Blizzard decided to start the restriction on the people who cheated or used hacking programs in the Battle.net, which violates the user agreement and is disturbing the fairness and justice of competition as well as the stability of the service. We should restrain using cheats for the sake of esports and its future development. Did you all have a good time today? I hope you did. And now the Champions Day of GSL is not too far away, so please look forward to see who becomes the champion of the individual league as well as the team league. Last thing you'll see today is the highlights from the 5th set of Seed versus Symbol, where Seed showed us his Tetris defense. So have fun, guys, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!
Yeah, this is, I mean...
And cancel that.
Cannons. And a pylon.
All right, now he's going to go for the core.
Still win the game. See? He's going to go for it. It's not going to work. And, well, I mean, there's a few queens out. There's some scores. He's making some more scores.
Head off a snake after this game because he's already making the zealot stance.
Wow. Well... he should play like Genius. Remember when Genius would like dance and just not shoot anything and wait for you to leave? Because something.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is though.
Wow, and
Just crush.
Symbol is like so sad.